Have you ever felt that there was a moment too beautiful to share, yet too real to keep hidden? That night, in a quiet corner of New York City, a small secret seemed to reveal itself. Not on a grand stage, not beneath the dazzling lights of a concert, but around a dinner table glowing with warm light. Staff, managers, and team members were all there. Yet for some reason, everyone's attention naturally drifted toward two people who looked completely at ease in each other's company. Amid the clinking of silverware and the endless buzz of Manhattan, Jungkook's eyes seemed to return to Taehyung again and again. Meanwhile, Taehyung appeared calm and relaxed, quietly enjoying the evening with a peaceful smile. It was such a simple moment, yet it sparked conversations among countless fans. Not because anything dramatic happened, but because the warmth between them felt incredibly genuine. New York is known as the city that never sleeps, a place constantly surrounded by cameras and endless activity. But that evening felt different. Most fans only saw photos of a team dinner, yet a closer look revealed small details that made the moment feel truly unforgettable. In a room filled with people, Jungkook seemed more relaxed than usual. The global superstar, who always commands the stage, simply looked like someone enjoying dinner with the people closest to him. Beside him, Taehyung's elegant presence brought a quiet warmth that made the entire atmosphere feel even more comfortable. There were no exaggerated gestures, no obvious attempts to attract attention. It was their simplicity that touched so many fans. Sitting side by side, chatting casually, sharing occasional smiles, and enjoying the evening without trying to become the center of attention. Many people believe that the strongest connections don't always require words. Sometimes a brief glance, a gentle smile, or natural body language says everything about trust, comfort, and understanding. Those little moments were exactly what kept fans watching every detail from that night. Some noticed how they occasionally looked toward each other while someone else was speaking. Others felt that both of them looked far more relaxed than they usually did during official schedules. Perhaps it was simply the natural bond between two members of the same group who have spent years sharing unforgettable experiences together. Yet it is precisely that long history that makes every small interaction so meaningful to fans. Naturally, many questions began to appear. What were they talking about at the dinner table? Were they discussing their next concert, reflecting on their recent journey, or simply sharing lighthearted conversations after a long day? No one truly knows what they talked about, and perhaps we don't need to know. Sometimes a moment becomes even more beautiful because not every part of it is explained to the public. Some memories remain personal, while what we are fortunate enough to witness are the smiles, laughter, and genuine comfort they shared. Against the bright lights of Manhattan, that evening felt far removed from the fast-paced entertainment world. For a brief moment, they simply looked like two close friends enjoying dinner with their team, free from the pressure of the stage, packed schedules, and the expectation of always being perfect. As dessert was served, the atmosphere became even more relaxed. Soft laughter filled the table, and both Jungkook and Taehyung appeared to be genuinely enjoying the time they shared with everyone around them. Beyond the laughter and the quiet conversations, there was an unspoken rhythm to the evening. Long years of shared struggles, monumental triumphs, and countless hours spent together behind the scenes create a foundation that words cannot fully capture. When you have walked side by side through the most intense phases of global stardom, silence is no longer awkward. It becomes a comfortable space of mutual understanding. That mutual understanding is something rare, forged through years of shared discipline, creative brainstorming, late-night practice sessions, and the quiet solidarity of standing backstage together before facing tens of thousands of screaming fans. When the cameras stop rolling and the heavy makeup comes off, what remains is simply human connection. In that dimly lit New York restaurant, away from the roaring stadiums, they weren't icons carrying the weight of an industry. They were simply two individuals sharing a meal, finding solace and joy in each other's familiar presence. What makes moments like these resonate so deeply across the global fandom is the universal longing for sincerity in a digital age. We live in a world saturated by curated feeds, scripted appearances, and carefully managed public personas. Yet, beneath all the glamour and the flashing lights, human beings still crave authenticity. When fans look at Jungkook and Taehyung sharing a quiet laugh or exchanging a subtle, knowing glance across a crowded table, they aren't just seeing two celebrities. They are witnessing a genuine reflection of loyalty, comfort, and brotherhood that transcends language, borders, and time. These are the kinds of simple moments that often stay with fans the longest. Not the spectacular concerts or breathtaking stadium performances, but the quiet moments that remind us they are human. 2. In a city as enormous as New York, surrounded by millions of people every day, that evening left the impression that being with those who matter most can create a sense of comfort even in the busiest places. Fans soon shared photos and videos across social media, exchanging thoughts about the small details they had noticed. Some felt the evening reflected a beautiful sense of friendship and trust, while others were simply happy to see the BTS members enjoying a peaceful dinner together after such demanding schedules. No matter how people interpreted the moment, one thing almost everyone agreed on was that it felt sincere. Nothing appeared forced or exaggerated, and perhaps that authenticity is exactly what made it so memorable. As they left the restaurant and stepped back into the chilly New York night, the evening itself may have lasted only a short while. Yet for many fans, its memory continues to live on through the photos, videos, and conversations shared afterward. Everyone is free to have their own interpretation of what they saw. What is certain is that the public witnessed two BTS members enjoying a warm and relaxed dinner with their team. Beyond that, any conclusions are simply personal observations and fan interpretations based on publicly available moments. What do you think about their dinner together in New York? Which details stood out to you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more BTS stories and discussions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. For a Purple Heart. Disclaimer: this video is created for entertainment and fan commentary purposes based on publicly available moments. All narration and interpretations reflect fan opinions and should not be considered statements of fact. We respect the privacy of all BTS members. Purple Heart.